Hello my dear students, good morning. Today here we start with the third poem of this first term, that is Travel, written by Edna St. Vincent Millay. Edna St. Vincent Millay was an American lyrical poet and playwright. She needs no introduction in the genre of literature. As you can see, children, this poem is written in sets of lines following a rhyming pattern of A B A B, C B C B, D B D B. All right. Now the poem is of 12 lines and comprising of 4 lines in each stanza. There are 3 stanzas and 4 lines in each stanza. Now we start with the poem. Children, by yourself you can once read this poem loudly. Alright, and then we start with the explanation. Just try it, read louder, and then we will begin with the explanation. Here are very few new words and that too very easy one. So we are skipping this part. You just go through it. We directly start with the poem. Let's read it. The first stanza. The railroad track is miles away and the day is loud with the voices speaking. Yet there isn't a train goes by all day, but I hear its whistle shrieking. Here, the poem begins with the speaker describing her everyday part of her daily life. Alright? Now, in the first stanza, she says that the railroad track is not very near to her house, but miles away, a few miles away from her house. But she can easily listen the voices speaking loud. Voices of people? No. Voices of trains speaking loud means whistling loud. Or the running of train, the voice which comes out through it, that voice the speaker is talking about. In the first stanza, speaker says that the track is miles away from where she lives. The passing trains are unshakable and the presence of railroad track is remain rock possibility that are so close but still out of her reach. So, poet says, train goes by all day. Throughout the days, train keeps going. The sound of that train going is clearly audible to poets. Meanwhile, her daily chorus, her daily life. But the strong whistle of the trains passing by through that railroad is clearly shrieking. Shrieking means a very noisy, a voice with a very high pitch cry. Alright, so that she explains in the first stanza.